3 months since my last update. I had a video that went semi-viral, mini-viral, very happy girl. I did some TikTok videos and I'm putting them into shorts and it worked really well. Text my friend to say, wow, 7 years of making videos and I finally have one that goes a little bit nuts. Over 7 hours, it got about 1,600 views. So my content has a lot of free information in it on health and wealth. I have an old channel called Abundant Living, which later part of this video was recorded, which I'll start playing soon. There has been a major update and that's kind of shocked me and reframed my entire healing journey. What began as a deeply personal healing path has unfolded into something bigger, much bigger than. And the way that I learned was by watching videos and by writing things down, because my memory was atrocious. Through PTSD. I had to write things down every day. I needed to know what it was that I was doing. Was it making me feel better, worse? And I would forget, and then I'd have to go back to what I've written down, and it ended up turning into, and it's helped another lady. Testing on myself. I'm sharing it all in case it helps someone else feel less alone. Now the disclaimer is nothing shared here is medical advice. Nervous system healing and burnout recovery, chronic fatigue and heavy metal toxicity including mercury and copper, mineral imbalances, potassium, sodium, magnesium and the adrenals, vitamin C, oxygen therapy and frequency-based body scans, trauma recovery, intuition. So figuring it out on your own, asking your own body, what is it that's going on? Light body ascension and energetic healing. It came out in May 2024. Now I recorded a video documenting this, and what I say in that video you'll see in the next section. What's wild is that it's way better than I ever expected it to be, what's unfolded, and I'll tell you at the end what it was that happened. 2024 is going to be epic. Abundant healing. 7 empowering ways to create more vital health and support your light body ascension. I've been on a healing journey for a couple of years. I'm writing it all down, I'm figuring it all out. For me, my research, and I'm sharing it with the world in case it helps somebody else. I really believe that we can get through PTSD and chronic fatigue syndrome and chronic insomnia and burnout, adrenals, the things that I have been researching and looking into. These statements that I'm making today are medical advice or should be taken as gospel. Please do your own research. I've been told when I put the oxygen mask on myself, I had a hyperbaric oxygen chamber here for a little bit, that I will take off heavy metals and it tests for your mineral levels. So if you've had the IUD or the pill, it actually mean that you have high levels of copper, which causes copper toxicity in the body. After everything, body scan, frequency machine, numerous doctor visits, numerous different alternatives. That's why I've written a book. It's just been an epic journey to me. I told my hairdresser about it yesterday. I was blown away. She said, what? It can tell you? Of course it can. She said, the hair tells you everything. It's about the potassium and the sodium levels, and that is key for the adrenal function. My adrenals are, yes. High levels of mercury is the reason for my chronic fatigue syndrome for 22 years. Helps anybody out there. Sending you all so much love. The book will be out this year. Sending you all so much love. The thing is that in my little diary here on the 5th of January 2021, I wrote down I would be writing a 3rd book. I've just started to do that in the last 3 or 4 days. It's going to be around healing. That's the journey I've been on for the last couple of years. And it says, get the 3rd book out into the world, ready for takeoff, gold and silver to the moon, when no one expects it. I know everything will be okay now. Sweet dreams, who am I to be? When I lose control. Okay, so just very quickly we'll run through this chart. So the first line up here in red is 2009. I traded the markets full time with another guy. My expertise was my gut feeling and saying we need to be buying gold and silver because I think these are a great value opportunity right now. We turned a $200,000 account into $1 million in 9 months. The next red line, just towards the end of 2010, I was living in the UK, and October I met this amazing guy, and he was the first relationship that I had where it was unconditional love. So it was a truly lovely time, and that ended in November 2011, which is right at the peak there. Fast forwarding to 2012, I started to date my now ex-husband, and I became pregnant quite quickly. And at the end of 2012, I was 6 months pregnant. As you can see, that next red bar. I got married December 22nd, 2012, and 2 days later realised I'd made the biggest mistake of my life. And the chart speaks for how that relationship turned out. In January 2016, quite coincidentally, I finally ended and he left that relationship. It was a massive, massive relief for me. And although raising 2 children on my own has been incredibly difficult, I have got my own life back together. And the beginning of 2019 there, that last red bar just shows how far I've come in the last year and a half. I've been working at a job that I truly love with lovely clients and lovely people, and I've been a very happy girl. Wednesday the 29th of July, the account did hit that 193,000 yesterday. It's pulled back a bit. Last night before I went to bed it was 163,000, and it's sitting at about 178,000 this morning. So we're still seeing some nice strength there. It's holding up nicely. Was a little bit worried last night, as you do. I was like, oh, I should have taken it. Thank you for joining me again on this journey. Okay, so here we go. This is a test run, and hopefully take 1 is all I need to do. So I'm just going to move that across the screen there. I'm going to get my QuickTime player. I need to press Command and Alt while moving the mouse. So I am now recording the screenshot, and what we have here is the chart of gold. The alignment with self, with purpose, with the heart, and how the outer world reflects everything back to you, the love and the abundance. Still a new chapter opening now. Very exciting time. This is being recorded on January the 8th, 2026. This is just like the most fantastic feeling in the world. I'm trying not to get emotional because it's just truly incredible. So this channel is about truth, intuition, resilience, and remembering your power. Even when the path makes no sense at first, I am a reason to believe that everything will be okay.